City Beauty lip oil. Yeah, I was just watching this video about the best and worst eye creams. Oh my gosh. And one that I really like is the one, I think it's on the not good list, like halfway down. I'm like, ooh, do I need to make a change? Anyway, so today we're going to be doing a creative art with heart collab look, and it's based on a color story. And I'm looking at my notes. So the color story is must mustard yellow, matcha green, a jewel blue green, and then we have a wild card. And so these are the three palettes. Hey Grace, these are the three palettes that we're going to be using for those colors. And so I'm going to show you what the colors are from which palette that we're using. I don't have a plan on what's going to go where. And I'm realizing I'm not sure if I like the color story type collabs because I, it makes me go through different palettes, which is good because then I'm using, more of my stuff. But I'm just like, okay, what color is this? What color is that? And thankfully, hey Janet, there was a picture of the colors because I don't always know what a color looks like. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Grace. Oh, I got sparkles. She sent me sparkles. And there's another collab we're doing from Supernova Installations, and that's always a color story too. But they do, thank you, Grace, for the star. Sparkles in the star, hey. And so she also put a picture of the colors, and they say what the colors are. So that helps me a lot because if you just say matcha green, I'm thinking like a lime green. So seeing the color helps. So we're going to be using these three palettes tonight for this look. I did my brows already, so I'm trying to get ahead a little bit. We're using these three palettes: Neon Garden, Spellcast Beauty, Side of Notoriously Morbid, Natasha Denona Yucca palette, or Yucca palette, and Veil of Tofana, the Spellcast Beauty Side of Notoriously Morbid. So I'm going to show you what shades we're going to be using, and then we're going to get the face, do the face. We're going to do a simple face. From Neon Garden, we're going to use Lily Limelight. This shade here for the matcha green look. She is lenient, like it doesn't have to be, exact. From, oh, I'm missing a color. Okay. Mustard yellow, matcha green, jewel blue green. Okay, and then a wild card from the Yucca palette, we're going to be using, what did my notes say? We're going to be using Willow, and we're going to be using this for the jeweled blue green look. Y'all can see I'm like not convinced, right? And from the Veil of Tofana palette, we're going to be using, what shade are we using? We're using Arsenic Dust, which is somewhere in here. I know it is. Arsenic Dust is this shade. And so this is the one that we're using for the mustard yellow. That is not mustard yellow. I meant to write this shade down. That is called Inner Circle. So this yellow right here. So what am I... What? I'm feeling like there were 4 colors and then we picked the 5th, but I'm looking at my notes, y'all, and as usual I'm like kind of confusing myself. Anybody new here, hello and welcome. Like I'm usually this way, but sometimes not as bad as other times. The wild card color I picked for that, this is Makeup Forever Artist Color Cream, and this is Beetle Chrome. This looks beautiful in my brows. It has that burgundy green shift that we all have and love probably like 50 times in our palette, but I don't know if I'm going to do designs or put it in the brows, because y'all know for the collabs I like to do something extra. Like I like to paint the face. But here we are just doing a look. So as I prime the eye, I am going to, we do eye cream first. I'm going to just do the intro while we put on brightening eye cream from City Beauty, and we're going to then put the Natasha Denona High Glam concealer under my eye, and then by then I think the intro should be done and we'll jump into the look. So, hello again and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. Oh, that little heart piece, y'all hate it. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. Why do I call it that? The crazy is knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. The audacity, like live your own life. Get out of my face. The troll part, why was this so hard to pump today? The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, or a certain technique because that's what they're telling you in whatever video you're watching. I'm here to tell you, use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. So that's what the Crazy Troll Nation is. That's what we stand for. That's our motto. And I hope it resonates with you if you're hearing it for the first time. If you've been here, you've been hearing it. I do hope. Hey, Tanya. Thank you, Janet, for the brush. Here, we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. So that is all of that. 2 things about me for new people. Sometimes I curse because I curse. And there's an organism named Bruce that lives in my throat that randomly hiccups, gurgles, and belches. I try to be aware of him to say, excuse me. So if he makes an appearance and I don't say anything for whatever reason, I was not aware. And so excuse me ahead of time. This eye is clicking again. My eye is dry. It was this one. I wanted to stop clicking because this is just so weird. Why is my eyeball clicking when I blink? So, foundation and primer. Why am I acting like I don't remember the order I do things? Milk, makeup, and why am I going to put it on? Milk, makeup, hydro grip, face primer. And I feel good today, so I don't know why I'm just so scared. And maybe it's just a thought. This is the Fenty, and it doesn't even say on the bottle what it is, but this is the Luminizing or Luminous Foundation. So it's really strange that it's not on the bottle. Did I say on the lid? Probably, because I'll be speaking gibberish. So I'm almost done finishing all the back end stuff for the live streams. All of them are scheduled. One I need to switch because the content for it was answered in a previous live, which is also scheduled. And so that's going to be changed out. And thankfully, I have something to put in that spot because I was going to just shift dates to some of the lives that's there. And I said, you know what, instead of doing all of that, let me just put something else there. So what I put there is the City Beauty review, the products that they recently sent me. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule the live. Not the live. I'm going to go ahead and schedule the short, which is just showing what the products are. And one thing that gets me is, hey, Gracie. Hi, Gracie. How are you today? One thing that I was kind of like, I don't know, it just made me kind of think a little bit, or pause. It gave me pause. That's what happened, because all of the products they sent me, even like the 5-ounce toner or the 3.4-ounce cleanser, the PAO was 6 months. And I'm like, that's a lot to use in 6 months, unless it's your only one that you're using. And you can use it longer, of course, but it may not be as fresh or as potent as it is supposed to be. And that's with any product, skincare or makeup. So the only thing that has a 9-month PAO is the eye cream, but everything else 6 months. 6 months. And I'm just like, that's not a lot of time. That is not, excuse me, Because even using the majority of products I have, say 12 months, but I still go get through them in maybe like 5, 6, or 7 months, depending. But for something to actually be 6 months and it's an eye cream, because you only need a tiny bit of eye cream, and usually they're like 0.05 ounces. So I'm just like, I don't know. But it might just be a trick for people to keep buying it because their stuff is expensive. Thought you tried their skincare and the eye cream, didn't agree with you. I did order skincare that I did not receive before. I did go ahead and put in for another one of these because I do like it. I remember saying I wouldn't purchase it because and earlier you missed the time. I squeezed it and that little hard piece came out, and this the nozzle's only this big, so this is how long like the dry piece is. But this is $72. They did send it to me, but it's the principle. This is $72, and so I don't want to be wasting, you know, that little bit, because that little bit can do my entire under eye. So I did put in for that. I did put in for the cleanser because I remember liking the cleanser. It was just not my favorite. But I remember not having an issue with the cleanser. The toner, when I look back at the video, because I did look back at the video, like, wait a minute, I had that before. Like, what did I think about it? Using it, I think the third or fourth night in a row, when I woke up that next day, or morning, because I go to sleep in the morning. After like 3 or 4 days, my skin was breaking out. And so, of course, I attributed that to the toner because that was the newest thing that I was using. And so I did get that again because I had forgot. I should have watched my video first because I had forgot. But the thing was, it's strange because when I stopped using it, like a few weeks later, I missed it. And so I'm hoping that it really wasn't that. And so I got 2 eye products. So was it total of 6 products? 2 eye products, eye cream, a face serum, the cleanser and the toner, and something else. But I'll go ahead and schedule the short. It is uploaded, but it's on private. So I'll just go ahead and do that. But their other face stuff, my skin was like, bitch, no. And I asked my neighbor, she wanted to try it. She said, sure. And so when I followed up with her, she said, I didn't know I had sensitive skin, so I tried that stuff you gave me to try. I was like, damn. So yeah, it didn't work for her either. And I think she gave it to her mom to try, and her mom ain't like it either. And then, but the reality is, it's like all of our skin are different. You know what I mean? And so our skin needs different things. It might react differently to different things. But I'm like, damn, like, who is this for? Because the 3 of us was like, no. And so, but the eye serum, I'm curious about. The eye cream, I'm curious about. And it's like Derma something for the serum. I am curious about that. So yeah, but so we'll see. And if it don't work, I'll see if she want to try it. She might say no because the other stuff didn't agree with her, and that would be totally fine. And I'm actually going to do that review in a live stream, and I think that's scheduled or going to be scheduled for like the first week of June. Yeah, yo, we're scheduled out for lives till like June 4th, and then there's a live scheduled June 11th, and which is a Thursday because I left the Monday and Tuesday open in case something came up. But yeah, yo, we are scheduled out. There's just I think 2 more videos where I need to finish. I'm going to be using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 2. Excuse me for the glare. We're going to take Golden Bronze Light. So we'll see. Yeah, so we're scheduled out. So it's I think like 2 or 3 lives that I need to go back and pick what products I'm going to use so I can tag them. And then I forget what else. Edit the description box, I think, because I'm kind of thinking I did that. Y'all, I was working my little fingers to the bone yesterday. I'm getting this stuff done. And sitting here is the easiest part. But all the back end stuff, it takes a long time. And then because I had scheduled so many, I don't know why I'm putting this under here because it has a sheen to it. Out of habit. All right, let's put that brush down. Then we want to take Radiant Light, the one in the middle. I don't know. You tell me. DJ Coprido Rodriguez. I know I'm saying it all wrong because I'm looking at it like I don't know. You tell me, dude. Or ma'am. You tell me. And I'll tell you this. If you be nice, you can stay. If you're going to be mean, you can just go. That's how we roll here. Sometimes I feel like dealing with nonsense, and then sometimes I don't. But I'll say, you tell me. Because either way, my feelings will not be hurt. But thank you. Thank you for being here because you give me a view, and however long you watch, that adds to my watch time. So thank you for supporting my channel. And you know what? Go ahead and subscribe too while you're at it. How about that? Yeah. And consider joining the channel membership. I mean, since you're here, just do all the things. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to take soft light. We're going to put this under the eyes. I don't know why I'm using a highlighter brush for this. I do like this under my eyes, I think. So this should be another fairly quick live stream, but then I'm like going back and forth with the different palettes. We're going to take this brush and still taking soft like this first shade, and we're just going to just lightly dust this all over. You know what? Let me toggle because I might be missing something of more importance than an ignorant person. But do subscribe though. Yeah, keep supporting my channel. So put that there. So the face is done. We're gonna spray. Oh, there's some coming, Tanya. Your look is gonna be easy because the look was just like a pinkish monochromatic type look. But some of the other requests, I was just like, oh my gosh. So yeah, we will. And also what I realized is that mist feels so good. Also what I realized is when I do, what's the easiest way to say it without talking in circles? That's the question. My troll play looks in live streams, they get a lot more views than just like a look like yesterday or like a look like tonight. And because I know people want to see something different, something exciting, I'm guessing. My commentary live streams, they get low views as well, but everything else gets lower than like the creative makeup stuff, which is fine because a view is a view, time is time. And for me, YouTube is a marathon, not a sprint. So we're going to take Hung Vango Longwear eyeliner, and this is personal preference. It's the blue one, and we're using this because, excuse me, I don't know why, because I should use the green. I'm going to use the green because we have a matcha green and a jewel blue green. That's why I picked it, jewel blue green. Because to me, this one and the green one looks the same after they dry down. So we're going to put this, I want to move my camera, not my camera, my mirror closer. Oh, man. Thank you, y'all, for being here. I thought spring was here yesterday, but then as the sun went down and the later it got, y'all, it was like a fall type breeze coming in. I ended up closing my balcony door, turning off the fans. Oh, hey, Lock, thank you for the sunshine. Oh, thank you. There's a song, and I thought I had it in my mind when I said sunshine, because then it goes on, but I forgot the other lyrics. Thank you, Lock, I appreciate it. Yeah, but it got cool. It got cool last night. I was just like, where is spring? It's like alternating now between like wanting to be winter, or I should say fall, and summer. And today I turned my oscillating fan over here off. I do have, you bought the Sunshine Clark says, I should have known, Tanya. I should have known to be like, Tanya, what song is that? But I just remember it was like sunshine and then something. Alexandria O'Neill. I should have just asked you. Yo, my brain, well, not my brain, but my mind, when I'm talking to y'all, it just be everywhere. And I'll be flashbacking this stuff. Like when Locke just sent the sunshine. Walking on sunshine, Kate and Reed. I don't think it was walking on sunshine. Maybe, I don't know. You don't say. But I just remember that line, sunshine, and then what else? There's quite a few sunshine songs. I was watching a movie on Netflix last night. Oh, what is the name of it? Keke Palmer's in it. SZA is in it. Cat Williams is in it. It's a comedy, which I don't normally watch comedies, but yo, it was so funny. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna watch it again. Because I found myself rewinding it. Like if I got distracted to do something. You are my sunshine. Yeah, that one. And that would be the one you don't know either. Yeah, that's the one. You are my sunshine. Something. That's the one. Maybe. Hey, Alexandria. Now my eyes are tearing. I'm putting that on. Oh, you know, we're going to put that on lower lash line, too. And then we're going to get into this look. Oh, there's something on this side, too. Excuse me, y'all. What is happening? It felt like something over here. It felt like an eyelash flipped over here, but now it feels like something, excuse me, is actually in this one. And my right hip just popped. That's always such a great feeling. I'm being sarcastic because it's not. Okay, so let's put this on lower lash line, get started with this look. I need to make room so I can just leave all the palettes open. Because then we can just move quicker that way. But I will just call out what it is from when I showed it earlier. It's the eyelash over here that wants to go, that wants to flip down or up. It's like right here in the corner somewhere. Yeah, it was a comedy movie. Keke Palmer and SZA were roommates. And SZA gave her boyfriend, well, Keke gave SZA the rent money. And SZA gave the rent money to her boyfriend who jetted. So the whole movie is them trying to get the rent money and the different things that they do to get the rent money. It is a comedy. It was funny, and it was just like, what? So if you have Netflix, if you have Netflix and you like comedies, or if you just need some comic relief from the news and all this other stuff that's going on, I do recommend it. Did I tell you the other day? I think I did. When I went to BJ's to get gas before I went down to the space, I did tell y'all it was Sunday. When I went, I probably told this to y'all last night. BJ's gas is usually cheaper than everywhere else. And it still is, but it was $4.12. I was just like, a couple weeks ago when I was at the BJ's near the VA hospital, it was like $3.87. And I was like, and so to see it even higher than that. And I still am more upset that he's still playing with people's lives. And so it seems to be at this point, like there is no way to end the war without him just, tucking his tail back in his ass and walking away. And the ceasefires don't stay ceasefires. And he's, putting in, whatever. And Iran is like, nope, we ain't going for that. So it's just like, how long is this going to happen? It was nonsensical. It didn't pass through Congress. Nobody wanted this but him. And now it's like we're stuck in this mess. And so I try to focus on the human aspect of it, which is people are losing their lives over this stupid shit. But then I get angry. You know what I mean? Then I get angry. All right, let's prime the eyes. Let me open up. Let me move these brushes elsewhere. The ones I use for the face, because we don't need to use those for the face anymore. But yeah, so that's a good one to watch. All right, I got the brushes out that we're going to use. Oh, excuse me. Once we get started, y'all, we'll be flowing. Just moving stuff. We do, for the members, y'all, we do have a live stream scheduled that, and it was an anonymous request. So I'm going to do a short and show my new setup since I reorganized. And so I probably mentioned this. So around noon, whatever day it is, I'll upload the short. Schedule the short. And that night for the live stream, we're going to go through all of my makeup. And so, because I remember, I forget who said it. It might have been Michelle A. Davidson. She was like, I don't even know what you have anymore to make a request, you know. And so I thought about that. And so when this other member requested to show my setup, show all my stuff, I'm like, you know what? That is a fantastic idea. And so that'll be a long one, Tanya. But then I don't have that much stuff. So I don't know. So just to recap really quick, from Vela Tofana, we're going to be using this shade here, which is Inner Circle. From the Yucca palette, we're going to be using this shade here, Willow, for the Jewel Blue Green. And from Neon Garden, we are going to use, excuse me if you heard that in my throat, we're going to use Lily Lime. And this is for the Matcha Green. So those are the shadows that we're going to be working with. And so I'm going to just leave these open, but then I got to move more stuff. Take the powder off my shirt. Jeepers. I have been sleeping good, so that's been exciting. Hey, Haywood. You got your eye on me, sugar. Where you been, man? I'm like, wait, where my boo thing at? Yeah. How you been though? You been doing okay? Oh, he's saying, hey, ladies. He is such a gentleman. Primey eye. You been doing okay, Haywood? I have been busy. Oh, gosh. I have been busy. Haywood, you should join the channel membership because you family. You this close to being an official troll king. You gotta come off the porch and come into the house. It's only $2.99 a month, man. Oh gosh. I do appreciate you being here though, because I know it is a time commitment, unless you're multitasking, which we are a multitasking bunch for sure. And I don't expect anybody to like really just sit and watch, because as adults, it's always something we can be doing. Always something. And that's why I kept rewinding that movie last night, because I kept doing something else. And then I'm like, wait a minute, that looked funny. Let me turn it back. Okay, NY. How are you? Hello. Mary Jane girls. How you doing, NY? Are you from New York, or that's just your YouTube name? And thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Yeah, thank you. I'm thrown off. What's happening? What's going on here? Thank you. I cut it every 2 to 3 weeks. I last cut it last week. I don't even think it's been a full week. No, it has not been a full week yet. I am very low maintenance. Very, very low maintenance. I'm going out to meet one of my chosen family sisters tomorrow night for dinner, y'all. And it is always so much fun hanging out with her, and we don't hang out enough. And she lives in Maryland, and I'm here. Sometimes we see each other at the space, but that's still different than just like sitting and hanging out. And so we're going to meet out for dinner at a halfway point, because we're like an hour away from each other. So where do I have... Oh, jeez. Wait a minute. We're using two. You know what? I was right. It is 4 shades, and the 5th is a wild card. We are also using Arsenic Dust. We're using Arsenic Dust and Inner Circle. I don't know what I was looking at on my paper, but I didn't put like where they're going to be. So let me look at all of these colors and figure out where they're going. Because I don't know. I don't know. So we have the mustard yellow, the turquoise, the green, and then the jewel blue green. So let's take, and all of these are matte shadows too, which y'all know I don't care about. We're going to take the lime green, Lily Lime from Spellcast Beauty. You cut your late. Oh no, Tanya! Oh man. So this will be an all matte look. And I know some people don't like all matte looks. Well, I'm not going to say they don't like them. I know some people, when they do their makeup, they say they have to have a matte and they have to have some shimmers. I've done all metallic looks. I've done all shimmer looks. I've done all matte looks. For me, as long as it looks nice. This wants to remind me of a shade from the Hi-Fi Color palette from MAC, but I don't remember which one it is. And I don't want to grab for it. I do want to grab for it, but I'm going to keep it moving. You enjoy an all matte look. It can be very sophisticated. And I do really like them, except when one of my eyes tear upward, because then it's like a more noticeable patch on the inner portion of my crease than with the shimmer. Because with the shimmer, because the light is bouncing off of it, excuse me, it can sort of camouflage when there's a hole from where my eyes teared at. Where with the matte eyeshadow look, it ain't nowhere to hide. It's just gonna be there. Oh, we got a mustard green. Maybe we'll put that in the transition area. So we're gonna take arsenic dust from the spell. Is this brush? Sometimes my brushes be hard, and I do fluff them after they dry. So like I don't understand. So we're gonna put this here. This is a light look, y'all. Ugh. And I thought about the Pride palette, but it didn't have these specific colors that she wanted for the look. And as I mentioned, she did post, she did have a picture of the actual colors and a picture of it with the name of the color. This is not, this is super soft. This is super soft. This blue. It's so soft. It's looking like it's not going in the crease. What? Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like, what's happening here? I do want to use the Pride palette more. They are mostly satin colors. I know Janessa always says that, she packs color on. I do too, but I do not get the color she gets out of that palette. And maybe it's our complexions. Like, I don't know. But because the one collab her and I did with the Pride palette, we used the same colors, the same exact colors. And I'm looking like this, and she was just like, bam. And I'm just like, how the hell you do that? Even though we were watching her in the live how she did it. I was just like that don't do that for me. So, I don't know. I do like it though, but sometimes I do just want more. I would use it more if it wasn't that big. It's a primer, okay. I would use it more often if it wasn't so big, because that thing is a whole production. Like that, y'all seen it. The thing is just huge, huge. But I do really like it though. And it doesn't seem like it's been 2 years, because that came out Pride 2024. Now we're going to, ooh, I got it itch on my face. We're going to take Willow from the Yucca palette. Damn it. Let me make sure this is flexing, because that other brush, like the bristles was stiff. We're going to put this on. Did Haywood leave the building already? Haywood, if you're still here, let me know how you're doing. Oh, listen, y'all, I have been in touch with Sarah. She's doing okay, just to let y'all know. Yeah, we touch base a couple times a week. I don't know what's happening lately, but time just seems weird. Like some days just drag, and other days it's like, wait, it's Thursday, it was Monday yesterday. Like, what's going on? Like some days time just flies, and other days it seems like it is so slow. Because I'll have in my mind, oh, text so and so and check up. Next thing I know, it's like 2 weeks later, and I'm like, what? Damn. I need to see what primer she uses. Sometimes I don't know if this is for the Pride palette, but other shadows I noticed she does wet her brush, and y'all know I ain't doing all that. Today felt like a Friday at work, but it was only Tuesday. Hey, have y'all heard about that Havana virus or something like that? That came over on the cruise ship. From the people on the ship, last I heard, or last I watched, 8 people had it, and 3 of the 8 people died from it. And the news is downplaying how easily transmittable It is. One lady, she caught it from her husband, and at his funeral, she passed it on to like 10, I think they said 10 other people. So you don't even have to be like in their face, which means it's airborne. So I'm like, what the fuck? And so the news, they're trying to be like, oh, this it's not like another COVID thing. You have to be in close contact, for, quite a period of time. It's like, no, you don't. No, you don't. And some people, they did let off the cruise ship after a few days, and they didn't have their information, so they couldn't contact trace like where they were going. You know what I'm saying? To see wherever they go, is that city going to have an outbreak? Well, it's not quite an outbreak, but and I'm not a Bible thumper, but I'm thinking, sicknesses, and we in a war right now. I'm just like, but that's every generation. It seems like it's the end because this is the same stuff, just circles back around, just like makeup. It ain't nothing new. It's gonna come back around. Bell bottoms are now called flare jeans. This is the same thing. They bell bottoms, damn it. It just rolls back around. I do like this look though. Pestilence, yes, pestilence, and wars, and hantavirus, yeah, and it's from mice, and I'm like, ooh. So it's just like, yeah, they were stuck on the ship. I don't know, they was aggravated, but I was glad. I'm like, yeah, figure that shit out. Oh well, I guess I'll be working from home wearing masks everywhere again. And at the space, a lot of people were still wearing a mask. But I don't know if it's because of this or just because some people since COVID, they just still been wearing a mask. Especially in the event, y'all, it'd be like 300-400 people. It'd be a lot of people. So I do understand it. We're gonna take this green lily lime that we put on the inner portion of the lid, and we're gonna put that on lower lash line. I don't even, y'all, this is not gonna show up over that blue. This blue is a strong blue though, for real, for real. This is a strong blue. It ain't showing up at all. Urine, saliva. Yup. And you know what? That's why I don't drink out of cans. You don't know what been crawling over them cans in the factories? Sitting on the pallets waiting to be put on a truck to go somewhere. I used to wipe the lids off. Now I just don't. I do wipe it off where I'm going to pull the tab back because that goes inside. But I do not drink out of cans. You don't know where that thing at. And you just be like, nah, 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 nah. Na 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 na. That's a song too, Tanya. What song is that? And that's why I do not drink out of cans. I do not. You don't know what's been on there. Y'all, this I do see. I'm close. I do see the green like beneath the blue, even though I put it on the blue, but then it does come down a little bit. Hope it doesn't turn into the bubonic plague. I know, it's just, so it's like, and they were saying it makes sense from a cruise ship because blah, blah, blah. And that's something I never thought about was how clean are the ships. And it's, I don't know. I guess, I don't know. I wash the top of all my cans when I open them to drink, eat. Okay. Yup. Now we're going to take inner circle. Ooh, that yellow. Ooh, that's going to go up here. Did my boo thing say how he was doing? Nope, he just made an appearance. Ooh, excuse me, which I do appreciate. Excuse me. I was watching one of the K's lives. Somebody came in and he was like, hey, da, da, da. And she was like, y'all better say hi. They gonna be going in 30 seconds. I was like, you know what? Real talk. Just like the person yesterday. And I remember telling y'all before that I do feel like my lives with like 1,000 views or whatever, I do think it's people scrolling and they just stop for a few moments and then they scroll again. And I don't know what amount of time it takes to be viewed for it to be considered a watch. Well, a view. Actually, but yeah, that person that came in yesterday and they're like, oh, I'm scrolling, I stopped just to say hi and that you're pretty, and I'm like, and I'm thinking that's exactly what I be telling y'all about. People be scrolling, they might stop for a few and they leave because the numbers will jump up and then drop back down, so I know people are coming and going. my car backfiring. This is not the environment. When I lived in the inner city, I heard that all the time. But when I hear it here, it seems like a motorcycle. Motorcycles don't backfire like that. Maybe it was a motorcycle and a car. I do like the look. It's kind of funky in a good way. I do like that. That's a good look for a blue-green outfit. Tanya, you know I don't be matching my makeup to my clothes. But I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people do. I don't. Do we want to take that yellow underneath? Yeah, we're going to take the yellow underneath. We're going to use the same brush. You might say, do we want to put the green underneath? I'm like, girl, you already did that. It ain't show up that much. This eye is starting to tear because it's wet, like right here on the inner corner part. This is a cute look. I wouldn't have done this. So I might need to take back what I said about not liking the collab prompts when it's a color story. And it might just be because I got to go into different palettes. I don't got to. But, you know, going into different palettes, it takes time to, like, look for the color. Ooh, that's pretty. This is a pretty look. And this is the same with the troll play looks y'all give me to do. It's something I would not normally do. Like, I wouldn't have thought to do this. Like, for real. Sitting here in front of 3 palettes. Doing an all matte springtimey type look. I wouldn't have thought to do this. Upper lash line. So that's it for the shadows. So I'm going to close up all of these palettes. And this is why, too, I was saying we'll get through 36 palettes. We can get through 36 palettes in a month because that's another use for each one of these 3 palettes. And so for upper lash line, I took out the Inglot. They don't have names, they have numbers. And this is number 87. So we're going to put this upper lash line because I wanted to tie in with one of the blues. Hot step. Yeah. You know it, Alexandria. So we're going to put this on upper lash line. Do I need door line in here? Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Yeah, I do, because it's dragging. It picked up okay, but it's dragging across my lid. Which means it's not going to travel or transfer anywhere. Yo, it's like right down the middle. You just crack right down the middle. The PAO for these are 9 months. I do keep them longer than that. And actually, I have had them longer than that because I have repurchased them all for my kit. And then 9 months came, I had to take them out. And I know I had them before for myself, and I got rid of them because I'm like, here I am with them again. So these are way past the PAO. And the thing when people say, you know, use Doraline to revive it or another mixing medium, if something is still past this PAO, we technically should not still be using it. But, you know, we still do because it's okay. When I watched a video years ago, there's like a piece right here that, okay. It was a video, I saw a video with 8 ways to use Doraline. And then I saw another one that was like 11. Hey, Janessa! Doing good. How are you doing? No rehearsal tonight? And then there was another video, 11 different things you can use for Doraline. And I'm like, damn. So any cream or, not liquid, any cream product you have that's dried up, you can put a drop or half a drop of Doraline in it. Mascara, cream blushes, bronzers, anything. But she went down the whole list and showed how she used it for like 11 different products. I wouldn't revive a mascara. I am good about getting rid of mascaras, especially when it seems like the formula is different. Because we know as we use it, air gets in, it gets dry. No rehearsal tonight. Today has been absolutely, oh no. Glad to unplug for a little while. I did send you something, Janessa. I sent you a text. So I was going to send that out today. I did send out the information for the conference booklet and the pictures for that she asked for. I was going to say something, but it's better left unsaid. I'm not going to do a wing or anything because if I did that, you know what we are. We're going to use this one because I would have to put Doraline in it because it's so friggin' dry. Let me see. If I put Doraline in it, it will probably end up being like too much. And I don't really want to deal with that. Because then it'll just run. So there's a little bit, there's a little thing right there. Just to connect it. And that's all we're going to do for that. Sucky Tuesday, Janessa, sorry. Yeah. Janessa, if you excuse me, if you have Netflix and you like comedy, I don't remember the name of the movie. Keke Palmer's in it, SZA is in it, Cat Williams is in it, and a couple other people. It was really funny. And that was like just what I needed last night. Their rent money came up missing, hashtag. But so the whole movie is them trying to get the money for their rent and the stuff they were doing trying to get rent. It was really funny, and I am gonna watch it again in a couple of weeks because I'm like, this is funny, and I will rewatch a movie if I really liked it. But I kept rewinding it because I kept doing things, so I'm like, I need to just sit one day and just watch it. And it's only like an hour and 24 minutes. I'm like, girl, you forgot the name of the movie, but I didn't think it would be funny. So did you think it was funny when you watched it, or you didn't watch it? And that's the reason I don't watch comedies. Well, I prefer horror, suspense, slashers with meaning. Cause yeah, it's not I don't get the humor. I'm like Jackie Chan in Rush Hour. He didn't get the humor in those, but we get it because it's a cultural thing. But like I'll be watching stuff and I'm like, why did I just? I want my 90 minutes back. Like the stuff people say is funny. I'll be like, I think I watched part of that and I didn't watch Half Baked at all. Like and as silly and as goofy as I am, like I don't like that slapstick comedy type movie thing. Booty Tang I didn't even finish. Half Baked I didn't even watch it at all. I think I might have watched the trailer and I'm like, nah, that ain't gonna do it for me. And what upsets me sometimes is this one was funny though, and I can't believe I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, I do recommend it. What movie did I even say I watched? I don't know. That must be like, I don't even find the Tyler Perry movies funny because after he did like the fourth or fifth movie, to me they just all seem the same, like the same plot, the same stuff, the same characters, just different people. So I don't even watch him. I stopped watching him eons ago. And also, like his comedies are not funny to me. Like I'm just like I'm not getting it. Helicopters. What is going on? That ain't a helicopter. That's a damn plane. There is an airport like 20 minutes from me. A really small one. I don't know how the hell you find a flight out of there, like to go there for a flight. And I think that they just do like the straight flights, like maybe just to Florida or like a couple places. But it's mostly cargo flights, and it's at the Air National Guard base, and so we know they have their cargo planes coming in and out. But they had the nerve to change the name of the airport, and they were like, "Oh, coming soon, Wilmington Airport," and I'm like, number one, Wilmington is a city, and they don't have the suburban area like Philadelphia does to have an airport. So I'm like, where the hell is this Wilmington Airport? They were like, oh, it's up on Route 13. That's Newcastle. I know exactly where it is. They just changed the name to the airport to say Wilmington Airport. It's in Newcastle. It's in Newcastle across the street from the Newcastle's farmers market. It's Newcastle. So I was like bugging out, like, where the hell is this Newport? I mean, it's Wilmington Airport at. They just changed the name, and it ain't even Wilmington. Just like the Wilmington Post Office. That's Newcastle as well. We're gonna do the lip, and then we're gonna do something with this. I don't know if I want to put this in my brows now though, and I don't know if I want to do designs with it or whatever. OMG, we went to see Meet the Browns, the play, and people were cracking up, and me and my friend were like, "What the heck are we missing?" Right? Didn't even crack a smile. I feel like it. Right, Tanya. That's how it be, and I'm just like. So this is the wild color I chose, but right now, and I'm like drawing a blank on where to put it. This is I'm liking your style from the Touristy More event. Because this one has been open for over 2 years. So we're going to open this one. And we're going to get rid of this one. Open this January 8th, 2024. And there's still some in there. It is low though. So this is the unopened one that we're going to open. Yeah, I don't... Give me blood and guts, psychological gore, some supernatural stuff, and I'm good. I'm good. Do I want to line my lips? Nope. Smell good. It smells like the other one. You know what? This will play off of Beetle Chrome. That liner we're going to use. Pretty. He ran it. After like the 4th or 5th one, I was done. I did like, I was gonna say did, but I do because I watched it again recently. It was on Tubi, I think. Family That Prays. I do like that one. But them other ones. And how many funerals is it gonna be? Like, ugh. And there's family reunion, and there's family Christmas, and I'm over it. Oh, what I was going to say a few moments ago is what annoys me is even on Tubi, a lot of the black movies, it's the same stuff. Four Color Girls was good too. I did like that one. It seems to either be about sleeping around, somebody selling drugs, somebody. It's always the same concept, and I'm just like, come on, my peoples, can we do better than this? And so that kind of annoys me. Like it's always about some thugging type shit. And yeah, I grew up thugging, you know, around thugging. But can you do a movie on something other than that? What do y'all think about the Met Gala stuff? The pictures I've seen just from like thumbnails, I'm just like, what the hell has happened to people that dress like they ain't got no damn class? Hey, Love Mika, how are you? Why are you wearing outfits, particularly the women, wearing outfits that's like nude coloring with lace over your bits? Like who? What the hell? That to me is that ghetto fabulous shit. It's like, can you have some class? And it's getting worse and worse and worse every year. Every year, every award show, when it's mostly black people, they just be looking. And if you look at like the Oscars or something, and this is not to be racist, okay? But they don't be dressing like that at the Oscars and at the Tony Awards. It's disgusting. I mean, I understand you want to dress different, have, you know, a unique outfit, but that don't mean you got to show almost everything that you got. Beetle Chrome from Makeup Forever. This is their Artist Color Cream. Is that what it's called? Artist Color Cream. And so I don't watch none of the award shows. Like back in the day, I used to watch BET Awards, yada, yada, yada. I don't watch no award shows anymore at all. And maybe because I'm older, I'm just like, I don't want to see all your bits just to see who won an award. Like, where's your class? Where's your coof? You know what I'm saying? Where'd it go? And it's getting worse. And the thing about it is that the ones that are doing it, they're getting older, just like I'm getting older. So you're in your 40s and 50s, and you dressing like you about to go to the club. This was for the BET Awards. So I'm ugh. And then when people treat you like niggas, bitches, and hoes, you wonder why. Well, look how you dress. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm ranting. I'm ranting. I'm ranting about my peoples. I don't watch none of them damn shows. It's ridiculous. Oh, that's so pretty. And see it go with the lip. So I'm wondering, like, what do I want to do something else with this? So that's my wild card color. That is nice with the lip. Let me move that mirror back. Try and get some of that shadow off of there. So I do want to do something else with this, but then I'm kind of like, no, I don't. And so we're going to, this is going to be it. 56 minutes, y'all. Damn. Excuse me. It does go really well with the lip. Excuse me. I like these colors. I like these colors. And I wouldn't have thought to do it, Janessa. We used 3 different palettes. Neon Garden, one color from here, one color from the Yucca palette. It was for the Creative Art with Heart collab. And it was the wild card one. So she showed 4 colors and put the names of the colors. And we had a wild card. And then 2 shades out of Vela Tofana. So that's what we used. And my wild card color was, was this that we put in our brows. And so, and do I ever just do a regular eyeshadow look for a collab? I don't. What is happening? Thank you, Janet. Do I want to put, I think, I do want to do more with that liner, but I think it'll be team too much. So I'm thinking to do, no, we're going to leave it. Because I'm thinking to do a graphic look. I mean, a graphic line. Or maybe just do, we're just going to do 2 wings on each side. And it's an all matte look too. So do I want a smaller brush than this one? Yeah, I want a thinner brush than this one. Let me wipe that off. Put that down. I'm going to take another, actually, I'm going to take this Esom brush. Because we just want to stamp it, drag a little bit, stamp it, drag it, and hopefully I'll stamp it in the same place. Do some filigree. What's that? I know what it is, but I can't think of what it is right now. So we're going to just stab it. When I look this way, I see green. But when I look where I'm looking now, and I see the red. What's filigree? I'm having a brain fart. So we're first going to... Oh, yo, this ain't looking like nothing. Because this brush is so thin. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. I'm messing up this look. This brush is so thin. Why it look like a bird feet? Oh my gosh. I am just laughing at my old silliness over here. This is and they are not in the same place at all. At all. What the hell? So we're just gonna make this one thicker so it'll cover up the second line. And we'll go back and make the other side thicker. Hey, Dawn. Should have left it. I know. Because I was feeling like it was done, but I wanted to do something else. Because I'm not used to just doing just the eye look for a collab look. This is gonna be it. It's gonna be it. All right. I have to do something. All right, y'all. This is it for tonight. We'll be back on Thursday. There's a video going up tomorrow. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Replay crew, you rock. You already know that. Everybody who popped in, that may pop back later, thank you for coming back. Thank you for those who circle back. And so we are going to go. New people, if you're still here, you're watching, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell. We do 3 lives a week here. And it's usually more fun than this because there's usually more stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? And so on that note, y'all, as always, thank you for the hearts. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you'll see me soon.